and welcome to the Coca-Cola Speedway, where we are getting ready for the final race in the second round of the chase. We have another 4 drivers that are getting ready to be eliminated, and they need some good finishes, and they definitely need some wins, or a win here tonight, today, to even get them into the next round. So it's another nerve-wracking chase, and it's going to be here at a track that's both a regular speedway and a super speedway track. That is correct. With turns like with tough turns like this and no restrictor plate, it makes this track more like a speedway than a super speedway. But the straightaways are so long that the draft can come into play, and you can draft up to people and make them pass on the inside and stuff like that. And if you have any type of drafting help, it's gonna help propel you towards the front. Excuse me. So on the pole we have the 24, Joseph Srigley, and alongside the 52 of Seth Cole back in his mac and cheese, and his number 52 mac and cheese Chevrolet, and behind him is Dougie Shears in the 19 car, and the first and highest chaser, which is Charles Jackson. So without further ado, we got a lot of things going on. We're going to go ahead and get the command to fire the engines, and we're going to have a great 17-lap race.
Drivers, start your engines!
"17 laps are scheduled, or this is the scheduled distance for this race. 42 drivers, 12 chasers." I hope to God that O'Neal Baldwin isn't like going to be sad, or isn't like blowing up, because that's gonna suck for him. Oh, what's happening here? Okay then. I'm definitely not gonna allow that to happen. So let's just go ahead and click the race again. Fast forward it all the way through. I'm not cutting this out. I don't really care. There we go. Now we're all good. That's the first time that ever happened. Okay, anyways. So, as you can see, chase drivers trying to get good finishes here. I didn't quite take a picture of the point standings like I should have. But, so it's going to be hard to tell who's out and who's in. Although I know O'Neal Baldwin is one of those that are out currently. And he needs a win in order to to go on to the next round. But there's also something else about this race as well. The top 8, whoever makes it into the top 8, just like last year, will get an automatic reserved ride for season number 7. Season 7 reserved ride will be for those who make it into the top 8 in the point standings, or it's pretty much into the next round. So, with that at stake, as you see the cars go around this massive racetrack, Joseph Srigley is on the pole alongside Seth Cole, Dougie Shears, Charles Jackson, Anthony DiCaprio, JT Bryant, Charles Sanford, Jake Haynes, getting ready for... Alright, sorry about that. I'm not sure exactly when my videos stopped recording, but yeah, I'm not too sure exactly when my videos stopped recording, but right now you see James Silver Fox is the leader, John Arndt going for second. I ran out of disk space on my hard drive, so I just stopped recording. But as you see, the 10 of James Silver Fox is leading. 95 of John Arndt second. Look at Shelton coming in the third, or excuse me, going for fourth on her own teammate. Oh, Sanford forced up the track. Look at Michael White in the 4 car. He was also one of the first cars to be eliminated. Here he comes up here through the mix. Michael White going for second. It's got Shelton and Srigley right behind him in that 4 machine. They're all trying to chase down the 10 of Silver Fox. It is possible, but these cars have got to stop getting racy behind them. They've got to start going single file, otherwise the 10 is just going to pull away, because that's the speedway part of this racetrack. Srigley now 3 wide for the second position, going underneath Shelton, trying to bring a couple of chasers, or at least one chaser with them on the inside. My frame rates are dropping for some reason, and I don't know why. Anyways, probably because I still don't have a lot of disk space left. Cody Lamas in the 11 car this season, trying to get up here as well. Here comes Steve Pollard in the number 9. Steve Pollard going to go down low for the second position on underneath the 24 of Srigley, and they're going 3 wide behind them at the same time. Now they're going to get single filed out here. Another lap led by James Silverfox. Let's kind of run through the field here towards the back. Let's find some of the chasers. Caution! The caution is out. First time, Jake Haynes in the 45, Jake Haynes in the 48. The 21 of Chuck Petty is involved. That's 2 cars. Caution is out. And yep, the caution is out for the first time today here at Coca-Cola. We're going to definitely have to go back and take a look and see what happened. But, yep, the first yellow flag of the day is out here at Coca-Cola. There shouldn't be any pit stops, but we're going to go ahead and go take a look at the caution anyways and see what happened. Alright, so this is what happens to bring out the first caution of the day here at Coca-Cola. You see that the 21 and the 48 and the 14 all 3 wide here at this point. You see the 72 car go up, the 72 Citadino starts going up the track, hits the 21 into the 48, and they just go head-on hard into the outside wall where there is no safer barrier. No safer barrier on that outside wall. Hard into the wall they go. And then they just start sliding down the racetrack. They both get caught. Caution comes out. And now we're back how we were. So, that's what happens to bring out the caution for the first time today. We're going to go back up for the restart and see who's going to win here at Coca-Cola. Alright, welcome back here to Coca-Cola, where we have 3 cars out of the race. They are John Citadino with a header problem, the 21 of Chuck Petty, and the 48 of Jake Haynes. We're going to go through your top 10 real quick. You've got James Silverfox, and then we got Steve Pollard in 2nd, Joseph Srigley in 3rd, Jessica Shelton in 4th, Andy Thomas in 5th, Andrew Rich in 6th, Jessica Villanueva in 7th, Charles Sanford in 8th, Anthony Mercuri in 9th, and Darren Blake in the 10th position. So here we go. Green flag is back out. We're back underway here at Coca-Cola. As you see, a couple of cars break to the inside, including Shelton in the 02. Shelton going to put the 24 car on the outside, going to get 3rd. Here comes the rest of the field, also down the inside. Now look at Jessica Shelton dive to the inside of the 9 car. She saw the run that the 27 car had, and she's going to try to take advantage of it. She's going to go for 2nd place underneath the 9. That's going to be good for Shelton in the 02 car, because now look at the run she's going to get on the 10. And if she uses the draft just right with the help, there she goes. Jessica Shelton going to go for the lead with 3 laps to go here at Coca-Cola. Jessica Shelton has not been the victory lane at all this entire season. And look who's coming for 2nd place. That's the 78 of Jessica Villanueva in there. And look who's helping Villanueva, if it's not Charles Sanford, the teammate of Shelton. Charles Sanford only wants to get up to help his teammate. Villanueva now got 2nd, but then kind of slipped up, and that's going to allow the 03 car to get to 2nd place. Shelton is just watching behind her, mirror driving this entire time. 2 laps to go for the 0-2 of Jessica Shelton. She's got a big lead, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. She's just got a mirror drive pretty much. Now, the 0-3 car is not going to be able to help. She's just got to hope that the cars behind her keep racing like this. I'm going to keep an eye on this camera to watch, make sure there's no wrecks or 4 wide. Got single file. They're coming to the white flag. 1 lap to go here at Coca-Cola, and Jessica Shelton is leading the race. Look at the mass of cars right behind these drivers here. I saw the 3 of Nick Altendorf up here as well. Nick Altendorf up here. There he is. He's a chaser right in front of Jessica Villanueva here. But all eyes are still up on the front. All eyes still on the front. The 10 car is not able to get to the inside. The 4 car drifts up. 10 car trying to use some drafting up to get up there, but it's not going to be enough. Jessica Shelton in the 0-2 Vanilla Coke Chevrolet out of Retro Racing Enterprises wins the Coca-Cola 400 here at Coca-Cola Speedway and gets Retro Racing Enterprises its 2nd win of the season. More importantly, she finally gets to go to victory lane in that 0-2. The race standings are official. I am now going to take a picture. Make sure that's not blurry. Nope, not blurry. And then here's the rest of them. Make sure that's not blurry either. Nope. Alright, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The Coca-Cola 400 is finished. The final 8 has been set, which you'll see at the end of this video. The final 8. Good win by Jessica Shelton, James Silverfox 2nd, Michael White 3rd, Jeffrey Finguy 4th, Dougie Shears 5th, Trent Dunham is 6th, Joseph Srigley or pole sitters in 7th, Andrew Rich is in 9th, and Cody Lamas rounds out the top 10. Unfortunately, it looks like O'Neal Baldwin isn't going to make it as he finishes 39th, the last car to finish. And if you just saw him on the screen there, he had no hood and a very crunched up front end, so I have no clue where he got that damage from. But either way, so the chase standings are gonna be complete after this race. You'll see them, and then you'll see the final 8 that'll start the next round of the chase, which is I think the elimination round. I think that's what it's called, the eliminator round, something like that. Yeah, the eliminator round. So from Michael Norman for the Budweiser All Pro Series here on the NNSCRA Sports Channel, live from the Coca-Cola Speedway. Jessica Shelton in victory lane celebrating with her crew already, and her teammate Charles Sanford in victory lane as well. Next week we go to the high banks of the Talladega Super Speedway, where we go back to plate track racing with restrictor plates. So anything's possible there. Anybody can win. So thank you guys so much for joining me for this race here, the Coca-Cola 400. Congratulations to Shelton. For Michael Norman, we say, until we meet again.